Hey guys, we are now live. I hope that you guys can hear me. We got another microphone. I had the headsets. I can't wear the headsets on my ears. Too much pressure and I get headaches. So now we have the microphone. So let me know how it's coming in. For the replay game, when you get in here, when the live's over, let me know how this is coming in. So let me see something. All right, let's put this up. Yes, so get on in here as y'all come in. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Let me close this window down here. Let me see something. I got to get up on in here on this live here. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button. I might do a replay of the video that we're referring to. Okay, that sounds good. I was just listening to it. That sounds wonderful. Let me stop. I'm in a good mood today. I shouldn't be because I've been up half the night talking with my little sister. Hey, I want you. Hi, how are you doing, sweetie? You the first one into the live. We doing our 1 o'clock live stream. I was going to come on yesterday afternoon or at night, but I got a little bit tired after I ate. But getting directly into it, you hear the title. Kylie was attacked by Alvo. Alvo had just woke up that morning and rolled up a blunt and decided to go in on Kylie. But if we didn't know any better, we remember when Kay used to live over in the same development as Shamar. And Kay had sick Kylie on Shamar and Alvo, and they wouldn't even come out the door. They were peeking out the windows and peeking out the door. But they wouldn't come outside when Kylie was trying to get them out there. Now, from a distance, Alvo wants to act like he's the killer. Like he can just do whatever he wants to do. He could say whatever he wants to say, trigger whoever he wants to trigger. But as soon as somebody claps back on him, he wants his audience to come to his defense. Now, I was told from a while ago, a long time ago, Kylie was that it girl. This is before a lot of us content creators was doing content on Shamar and all the rest of the girls. And, she fell off the algorithm because of lifestyle, things that she was doing in her life, and she disappeared off and on. A lot of it probably being from homelessness. Also that little stint that she had in the hospital, having to recover, and probably feeling kind of ashamed of how she looked from the accident. And she fell off. Hey, Australia in the building. Hello. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, to me, diabolical that he is just going in on folks, but as soon as you do it to him, you're wrong. Now, can anybody tell me? I know there's not a lot of people quite yet in the chat, but as y'all come in the chat, keep it 100. Is the quality of my voice coming in clear? It's either Y for yes or N for no, because I'm not using my headsets. I know my headsets quality when I got the headsets on. When I have them actually on, they are crystal clear, and they have like that surround sound where you can't hear any outside noises. So I do love the fact that my Logitech headsets are top of the line and they're good, but they give me a headache. So we had to get a microphone. Thank you guys. Thank you. That's all I need to know. Hey, Lee Jones. Thank you. He found a woman. He found a woman. Hey, Toby Warner. Hey, sweetie. Thanks for letting me know. So I'm going to actually play the video. I'm just waiting for y'all to come in here. I would really appreciate for you guys to like the video. I guess we'll do an early recap video on a video that went out at 11 o'clock this morning. You actually could go over to the video and just listen to it yourself. But seeing that we're live, I guess I'll do a live commentary to that video. On top of letting you listen to it. I'm not going to just, it's my video, so it's not like I'm copywriting, but I'm just saying, I'm not going to just play the video directly out. I'm just going to, Bondira, hi, sweetie. I'm not going to just play the video. I'm going to do some commentary to it and give you my thoughts live, like I did about the live stream that was addressed it to me yesterday. And maybe today, I don't know, maybe now or maybe later on today, we can do a night live where I can be on here a little bit longer. You guys always been spoiled by the live streams, especially on my channel, because I try to respond to everybody. Hello, sweetie. You know, because I think that's part of being live, is that you acknowledge everybody in the comment section of your chat, even if they're haters, because they're part of your live. I like doing these lives with you because it feels like I'm calling all of my supporters on the phone, and I'm talking to every single one of my supporters that join that call, and we're talking in real time. So I try to make it a point to go live every day, 7 days a week, but if not, at least 5. Sometimes I take breaks off, 2-3 day breaks off, but not any longer than that, unless something happens, and then, you know, I might not go live for a minute, but I always snap back, trying to keep it consistent. But yeah, yesterday he decided to go in on Kylie. I think Kylie kind of sort of handled the situation better than I thought that he would have. So we're going to listen to it right now. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Make sure if I pull up the right, here it is. I got a whole lot of stuff I got to share with y'all today, honey. I've been on a road today.
Back with another video, but before I start, make sure you smash that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you do so. Making sure that that notification bell is on with the option on. So when I upload these videos, you are the first one to watch. Also, make sure to leave a comment on this video. So update, Tokyo Toni attacks once again Shamar with a mental health read. It's getting really diabolical. Like I had said before in the last video, she's really mad at the fact that she wanted to interview with Shamar and the money she was offering was not enough, and he declined, and she's been mad ever since. So now Shamar is her enemy, aka frenemy, and I think that this is probably going to last for quite some time, especially if Tokyo Toni is getting attention from the disrespect from afar that she's given to Shamar. It probably can, you know, boost up her pages, because we all know that Tokyo Toni is only who she is because of her daughter, Black China. But getting into the things of things, you know, the leave me alone boy, Alvo, is now picking on Kylie. Kylie was on his live minding Kylie's business with his new wig on, whether it was from the beauty supply store or not, it's Kylie's wig.
This dude's crazy.
And I guess for some content, you know, Alvo just decides to wake up out of a deep sleep, probably didn't even wash his face or brush his teeth, roll up a blunt, and start using Kylie look good right now for content. This is the same dude that was hiding behind the door when Kay still lived in a complex that Shamar still lives in right now.
I honestly believe that Kylie is honestly taking hormones now, because she's starting to me look feminine. And it's not because of the clothes she's wearing. It just seems like something's changed even on her face, just her body appearance. She's starting to look a little bit more feminine rather than rough. I seen one video where she showed the hormones that she takes, and it's an injection. I'm not into looking at needles. I don't like looking at them. I don't like seeing them. But she's definitely taking some sort of hormones. I don't know if it's some black market hormones, but whatever hormones it is, it seems to be working. And that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion.
And Kay sent Kaylee over to the residence to go G-check.
Somebody said no
in the
butterfly.
apartment. Alvo, because you know
Hey,
at the time Kay was mad because the influence that Alvo had on Shamar, and she had Kylie go over there to go, rough him up, but they would not come from behind that door or peeking out that window. But now he lives in Houston, Texas.
Yes, compared to the bathroom and closet stalker, you were correct.
Get to him. So, hey,
he must
what
be
better way to make some money than to just randomly pick a fight
Happy Monday,
with Kylie, like he's been
doing
with everyone in the circle, whether it's a commentator or one of the girls, and just clown and attack.
Thank you for stopping through, B-Tip.
I want you to listen to what Alvo had to say. He was just doing the most per usual, and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
Shamar have lost his mind. When you have ignorant people that talk ignorant things because they're illiterate. Illiterate means you cannot read. You cannot very well comprehend very much that's in front of you. The man called an NDA a MBA. That was enough for me. And to think you're going to talk to another country and people in seriousness when all of this is going on, you must have lost your mind. He don't understand politics, war, or what any of this means. It's sad. Shamar, please shut.
Hey, Frederica.
Not only is your back bent, your brain is too. You look like a whole potato peel. You look like a whole crumpled bag of chips. Don't do that.
Ooh, let me just say something really quick, and I keep saying this so for everyone don't know everything at every time. Backstory is that Tokyo wanted him to do an interview on her channel, Hey Player, and he said that wasn't enough money. I think she was only going to charge $1,000, and I guess he was like, nah, he's not taking that. So she got offended by that, and ever since then, Shamar's been on the hit list. Okay, and I think that Shamar's gonna stay on that hit list. I don't think he's getting off that hit list anytime soon, because you know how Tokyo is, and it's on and popping. But you know, Tokyo, you ain't doing right. You ain't doing right. That man is disabled, and if he don't want to take $1,000 to interview with you, you can't be mad at him. And you sitting up there bullying him. I like to use that word bully now, seeing that I got that from Livo. He's bullying me. It's just, it's diabolical. It's funny. It's really funny. But anyway, so I'm just being funny. But yeah, you need to stop that, Tokyo Tony. You definitely ain't gonna get no interview saying all that stuff about that dude. I think every other day since he responded, she's been coming back on him. You know, saying stuff back from a distance. I know Tokyo Tony is not scared of Shamar, but come on, Tokyo. You ain't doing right. You know you ain't doing right.
Smoke my blunt and look at and watch Ken be delusional and think that he a girl because he done slapped some wig on his head that he done stole from the house store. Ken stole that wig from the house store, and I'm not sounding like a hater like Tommythegossip. I'm not hating on people like Tommy do. I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm finna be like y'all today. I'm finna sit back and watch the circus. The circus. Y'all.
Now, y'all all know I'm the one that say I talk about the people in the circus. You all know I say that. I call it the circus, the girls or the circus. Now, all of a sudden, okay, my protege, because trust and believe, he definitely admires me, even though he acts like he can't stand me. He just don't like, Alvo just don't like that I call him out on his mess. And he knows that I know he's a compulsive liar, to the point where I make him tell the truth about him being a compulsive liar. And he doesn't like that. But I digress. But circus, where'd you get that from? Watching the circus, Alvo. You've been in them bushes.
Look at him. He keep on.
This is what I want to say, y'all. Real
I want to make sure people are understanding what I'm saying.
Shamar needs
what are you saying?
$1,000 now.
Sir, you ain't saying it. Alvo got a lot. How can you start with me? I look the fuck good. Is you stupid? I said
he does look good to me right now.
I said his wig was cute.
Let's keep it real. Kylie's doing something and he looks good. Because before I seen a couple of like maybe 2 weeks ago, he showed his injections medicine. I don't look at him all the time. I pop in here and there. He's only a topic of conversation because he is part of the circus. He used to be the it girl at one point in time before the other girls are now the it girl. And he is usually only a topic of conversation in my daily videos, if I do cover him, if it's relevant, and it's relevant now because Leatherface is messing with them, aka Alvo. So that's why we're talking about Kylie right now. But I don't care what nobody says. I was looking at videos that would pop up and I'd be like, oh, he looks different. And I knew it wasn't the clothes or because he's wearing a wig. He was already doing that. He's already wearing women hoochie clothes and lying, saying they were designer when we know they're knockoffs. But I'm saying that's farther from what I'm talking about. But he's definitely taking some type of hormone and he's starting to look good. Whatever he's trying to achieve, he's starting to look good. Now, when he was saying it prior that he was taking hormones, like around the time he was having Kay manage him, he was lying. He wasn't taking no hormones. He wouldn't even show Kay these alleged hormones. But he's definitely taking injections now, some type of hormones. I don't know where he got them at. You could have got them off the black market. I don't know. I'm a female. I don't need to take hormones. I'm already a female. But yeah, he looks good.
Dude, how can Alvo read me? Alvo can't read me. Alvo can't read you. Miss selling it for $15.
Oh, you already know, Frederica.
I showed good. You just like a Wendy special. You just like a 4 for 4.
He's an undercover fan.
4 for 4. So you saying I can't read you? I could read you, but I didn't read you yet because I'm just watching the circus. But baby, please don't get read. Please don't.
Oh, Alvo's an admirer. He keeps using the circus. Where did you get the circus from? Oh, you be in them bushes. Well, we know you be in them bushes, honey.
Don't get ready. Don't let these people bush you up. We just can't. Every time Ken get his hair. Hold on. Get him. Every time Ken get his hair.
That's what all my 1977. That's just what I said. I don't know if you was in here when I said it. But I said when Kay sick Kylie on them, when she was Kylie's manager, they wouldn't even open the door. They was behind the door, but they didn't open the door. And it was 2 of them and 1 of him. How do you not open the door and it's just you and Shamar? Y'all couldn't have took Kylie down. That was funny. I got to find that video too. Just to remind this little joker here, he better leave Kylie alone because if Kylie ever gets like a promotional booking or whatever they call them thing, a booking, and he got to go to that state and he run into Alvo is running the other way. He ain't putting no bath towels on his head acting like he got a wig like Kylie. He gonna be running, okay? Not a sprint. He gonna be running a marathon trying to get away from Kylie, okay?
Oh, Ken, leave it alone. Stop spraying it. Damn, Ken, leave it alone.
He's crazy. What he just?
You keep on. This is what I want to say, y'all. Real. I want to make sure people are understanding what I'm saying. Okay? What are you saying? I'm about to start some shit you here. Sir, you ain't saying it. Alvo got a lot. How can you start with me? I look the fuck good. Is you stupid? I said his wig cute.
Alvo is certainly a fan of this.
I said his wig.
You already know.
How can Alvo read me? Alvo can't read me. Alvo can't read you. Miss selling it for $15 in on Wendy basket. I showed good. You just like.
Make sure you guys hit the like button. Welcome and happy Monday. I hope you're having a great day. I know Mondays do suck because we're back at work, right? and it's Monday. It's not Friday. So happy Monday. And again, hit the like button. Dislikes are welcome as well.
Wendy special, you just like a 4 for 4. You just like a 4 for 4. So you saying I can't read you? I could read you, but I didn't read you yet because I'm just watching the circus. But baby, please don't get red. Please don't get red. Don't let these people boost you up.
Yeah, he was hiding in that house.
Every time
I might pull it up after this.
Every time Ken get his hair, hold on, get him. Every time Ken get his hair half it, Ken, leave it alone. Ken, leave it alone. Thank you, Drake. Stop spraying it. Damn, Ken, leave it alone. Damn, like, okay.
Oh, wait a minute, hold up. Oh my God. Listen, 1977. That's what I was just thinking in my head. And then you just said it in the comment section. I was like, I think they even called the police when Kylie was out front. He wasn't even, and I remember that too. Kylie wasn't even up on the top steps. Because I guess you got to go up on the second floor to get inside of Shamar's building, you know, apartment. They called the police. And remember, I think they were saying that Kay had a warrant trying to get her arrested. And the cops were saying the next time, I want to say when the cops came, I guess they said something like, the next time we come, we're going to take you, Shamar. I think that was the day that they said. I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to try to look for that while we're online. But yeah, we're going to seal the deal that they were scared to open that door the day that Kylie was sent over there by Kay to shook them up.
Shook them up. He put his spritz on it. He said, I can't read you. He said, I can't read you, baby. I don't want to read you. You over there pretending like you got boobs when that's a chest.
Hi, Netta.
Suffocating your nipples, trying to make them things look like they're boobs. Somebody, I can't read you. Baby, you a 4 for 4. You is a 4 for 4. Okay? You is a 4 for 4. And if y'all don't know what that is, I'm gonna tell y'all about it. We on YouTube.
Yeah, ain't gonna never have no energy like that for no man. I can't
read him when he's strong from the shoulders up. It's strong from the shoulders on up. Get that, like, is the hormones in the room with us? Is the hormones in the room with us? Boots.
See, people had their panties in a bunch when me and him, well, not me and him, when he started with me about me talking about him on my live, right? But see, what you don't understand was he was trying to get his platform sparking back up, because like he said, and I have to admit, and I'm quite sure that he's listening definitely in the bushes at some of the stuff that I be putting y'all on game with. He's been out the algorithm for so long, you know, getting like suspensions on YouTube and everything. It's not that his supporters, when he came back on, wasn't over there supporting his channel, looking at the videos, liking the videos. The algorithm is not sending notifications to the subscribers. You got to send them to a certain amount of subscribers. You know, when you're consistently on YouTube, they'll send them out to a certain amount of subscribers so that you consistently get those views. But if you're falling off, like me, I took off half June, you know, so now YouTube's like penalizing me. It's not that people don't want to show up for my videos. It's just that the algorithm is almost kind of, it's like they're almost kind of sort of like shadow ban me. But it's not a shadow ban because I didn't do anything. But I'm just saying, it's like they're not putting me first right now or on, you know, top priority for views, because they're giving it to people that are there and they're looking at it like these are consistent channels. They're not looking at my channel right now as a consistent channel. So they're giving those views to other people. They're dispersing those views to other people. So in order for him to get back relevant, he had to pick on the big dogs, the people that are in the game, that are either doing the commentary on the circus or part of the circus. So what better, you know, people to just randomly, you know, do all this acting and victimizing yourself, and, you know, I'm being picked on and with me, and now you're dragging and attacking Kylie, you know, for trying to be a woman. This is all for content, or telling us that Shamar got locked up, which I think Shamar did get locked up actually. But why would you want to put something like that so personal if you're trying, or when you were trying to at least be friends with Shamar, cordial with him? why would you break your neck to the internet to tell everybody you're a vlogger as well, and you was in a relationship with him prior? Why would you want to be the first person to break that news to social media that boy was in jail? But you're running around here with warrants. You're the one that they're trying to lock up, but they can't find you. But you're sitting up there thinking it's cute what happened to Shamar for driving that car that he shouldn't have been driving.
You over there you talking about somebody, I can't read you, but you over there sitting up with Kayla clothes on.
Yeah, they were scared.
You over there sitting up there laid up with Kayla clothes on, up there looking a mess by the head. You said I can't read you. Can you easily read? Anybody can look like you. Matter of fact, hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all something real quick. Since I can't read you.
This dude's funny.
You over there, who can't? Can you talking about some the girls can't? Can you over there looking just like this, thinking that you?
Drake said, "I am so sick of Alvo for real."
On your head. Can you over there thinking you ate it up because you got Kayla Gibbs clothes on? You over there look like a strong man in your outfit. I look thicker than you in my eyes. Hold on. Say what? Who wore it better? Who wore better than a kid? What you saying, girl? What? What?
You be trying too hard for me.
That's one. Number two, you would never ever in your life have any woman features to try to do the.
That's the man sprung from the shoulders on up trying to read me. You toothless.
Hey, content cousin.
You would never have the features of a woman. That's why you over there looking strong, over there looking like a football.
Look at Alvo. He looks so stank.
Looking like every bit of the man that you try not to be. You the
teeth looking like yellow. Ooh, yellow.
Crippled leather seat back. Ooh. You over there strong in your outfit. You can't get to my. I would never have the woman features.
Hi, Ryan. Good afternoon.
Way better than yours. At least my features look softer than yours. You over there looking strong.
He said, "Come on, preach, mama."
You over there looking strong, like you don't lift some weights. Girl, can be lucky. I ain't trying to lose my YouTube.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep. A week before, that's right. They ran up into Shamar's spot, and they were scared ever since then. And I'm trying to think. Remember when I think Kylie came to the door? I want to say, was it Kylie that came? No, was it Kylie that came to the door, or was it Clue that came back to the door? But anyways, they were on live in the kitchen. Correct me if I'm wrong, because this is a little bit blurry, but I know it was around the time when Kay and Kylie she was managing him, and they were friends, and they still lived over there in the complex. And Kylie was there. I think that she ended up leaving the place to Kylie, but like they were online, and Shamar was like panicking in the background, and Alvo was basically telling them, chill. I got the video. I gotta pull it up. I don't know what I titled the video or nothing. I got so many videos, but honey, I just don't understand how you messing with somebody that you were so scared, couldn't even open the door for. Now you from afar in another state, you know he can't get to you, and now you want to sit there and mess with this man or girl. She.
You look at me.
Say's the man that look like the Walking Dead. Say's the man that look like Einstein. Say's the man that look like Mr. Flintstone. Say's the man that walks around Atlanta barefooted with his heels in her hands. Say's the man who's sitting in a dirty Motel 6, smell like a bag of. Say's the man he keep on tucking his fingers in between his legs and sitting on it. Say's the man whose booty's falling off the bone like neck bones. Man, Can the man. Talk about some Cam, the Barbie. No, it's Can the man.
You really think I'm worried about you? You really think I'm worried about you? Mama, is that what you want me for?
And you really think I'm running? And you really think I'm running about possum?
Literally. That what in my mind.
You said that I literally got bent over and got, but you bending over getting inside a Motel 6 for not even $40, but for $20. You the same one just got bent over for Scooby Snap. You just got bent over for 4 for 4. And you just said, thank God it wasn't no food in it when you dropped the empty bag of fry wrapper that went while you over there trying to act like you a Barbie, eating like you just so pretty in boutique. No, that was your last 3 fries. That was your last meal, you 4 for 4. Talk about something this and talk about that. Boy, you can't talk about me. You can't read me. You can't read me. Over there looking a mess. You can't get mad at me because I wore better than you.
Alvo's the type of person, he forgets where he comes from. Because he's talking about Kylie being homeless. I think Kylie right now is in like hotels or wherever he's at. It's not important. He's struggling. We've all had struggles in our life. Might not be where it was with housing, living on a park bench in a tent. It don't matter. A struggle's a struggle. But see, now that he's on his feet, because Alvo will forget really quickly where he comes from. Just in a matter of days, you see how his whole personality changed back to how he is. Very like self-centered. It's about me. I'm the number one stunner. You know what I'm saying? I'm the clout. I'm the views. You know what I'm saying? I'm the girls. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. In a matter of 2 days, 2.5 days, he's now back to the Alvo that we know that will sit and beg for money for supporters to buy him liquor. And then soon as the support slows down, he's ready to cuss them same supporters out.
What? Who wearing the better? Me and Ken. You got a gray wig on. You got a gray wig on. I got a blue wig on. Come on, Ken. What? Let's go outfit for outfit. Come on, Ken. Let's go outfit for outfit in this. What's up? You can't get mad at me because I look more woman than you. I look more woman than you, bitch. What's up? Look about Ken. What, Ken? What? But you can't get mad at me because I wear better. Y'all, who wearing the better? Me and Ken. Who wearing the better?
You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, why you even thinking you chewing with me, sis?
You can't get mad because I'm wearing it better.
I'm trying to pop shit and
I'm wearing it better, sister.
do your big one and this and that.
Girl, you can't get mad because I wear it better.
You feel me talking about it? Right, that's what I'm saying.
Girl, you can't get mad because I wore it.
Skin right together, y'all. For that trying to come for me.
Oh, I was waiting for you to say that. You should be the last person to tell somebody to get their skin together when your skin literally falling off the bone. When somebody hit you 70 miles per hour and had you in the hospital squatting. You the same person that's missing 5 tooths, my girl. Get your teeth fixed before you try to come for me. You talk about get your skin together when you over there looking like a possum.
I'm not too sure if you guys can hear me when I was reading the comment Drake left, because I think my mic was off. I think it was off. Drake said, SL, from New Orleans. We do watch parties on your content some days because we love it. And Alvo is stank. You are so right. Just look at him. It looks like water never touches him. So I think my mic was on mute, but if it wasn't, I'm just going to repeat it again. Honey, I already know that Alvo needs to bathe, okay? And what happened was his face said, we're getting tired of you not bathing us. So we know that the first place a person looks at is your face, bro. So we're going to show people just how funky and nasty you are. Filthy McNasty. And then all that stuff started oozing out of his pores. and now he looks like Leatherface. Oh, it's because of the Houston weather. No, it's because you ain't bathing. Okay. And I could also say what Shamar be saying when he's mad at you, when he's talking about nuts, nutter butter. Okay. I'm not going to get into that. We're not that kind of a channel, but you get where I'm going with it. When Shamar get mad, he be the first one to talk about them photos that he used to show people of nutter butter all over the face. So, you know, sometimes those bodily fluids are not facial cleansers, and they can mess your skin up, especially if you get the wrong bodily fluids on your face. It can, especially if it's contaminated and they need to cleanse and they're toxic, it can make your face look like that. Leatherface.
By your left eye, you talk about getting my skin together when you ain't got no skin on your left eye and you lazy in the right eye and you just stand there and now your eye got even more lazier because when that man pushed you out that moving vehicle, sister, huh? Is you talking about that skin? Is that the skin you talking about? Just like that skin of your booty cheeks that keep on sliding every time you twerking, your booty look like it's parachuting. Your booty finna parachute right off your body. You literally like a neck bone, a meatless neck bone. Literally, like you're sliding off. You used to be so big, now you so little. Talk about some Instagram.
Drake, I do. He's done it on numerous occasions. I do notice that he does that with his shorts, scrawny shorts and underwears, so he can show his front print. I notice it. I don't know why though, and stuff, but he's just a mess. All of his life, because of how he made life so early on in life, he's had to struggle, and he has used his body to get what he needed. And that's why he'll sit there, even as a man, and degrade himself. He'll be having on, you know, booty shorts on or real skimpy tight underclothes on. And you know, he's fixing them constantly because, like you said, he wants you to see his print. You know, like he's selling himself, hoping that maybe somebody that, you know, goes the way he goes might see him online and, you know, get in his DMs. And if he likes that person, he'll hook up with him. That's how, you know, he gives me those vibes. You know, that's why he's showing the print. You know, I'm available. I'm for sale type thing, you know. But when you start loving yourself more, you tend to stop doing all this foolishness. And I hope that he gets to a point that he stops doing all this foolishness. Because, honey, it ain't nothing out here to get but something you can't get rid of nowadays. And he's too young to be sitting up there withering his youth away, trying to think that everything's in life is about sex, because it's not. It's not where it's at.
Hormones. Boy, you still got your man features. You still strong in the face, you still strong in the back, you still strong in the shoulders, you still squeezing your nipples and female clothes and thinking that it's breast. That's not no breast. That's not butt. That's a pig feet. You can't get mad at me because you thinking that you a woman when you're not. Can you have 72,000 personalities, Jonathan? And when if you gonna sit here and be like, live like Roger off American Dad, then rich personality gonna be the successful one. And I can talk about you because I used to be homeless. I'm not talking about your living predicament, but I'm talk about who you is. You've been on this earth for 5 years. You been on the internet trying to be that girl for 5 years and still couldn't do it. You still can't even be the girl that you want to be. You calling this a T girl? This ain't no T girl.
When he ran from Larry, guys, put in the chat. Didn't Alvo not only did he run, but didn't he run because Larry put hands on him, swung on him or something at the train station or somewhere? Fill me in on that story, because I do remember that story, because Larry was even telling the story himself that he actually ran when he saw him. But I also heard, when hearing the story, he put hands on him, and that's what made him run from Larry, because he didn't want to fight him. So if y'all could put like a short little story of, what happened, again, to just refreshing my memory. But then again, everything's on social media. We can always look it up.
Fight it, girl. You still look like a man. You still strong in the face. You still look a mess. You still ain't got no teeth in your mouth. And that wig still cheap. That's why you got to keep on combing and putting spritz on it. If you really had some real inches in your head like I do, you don't got to keep on spraying it, because it's gonna shake. My towel got more shake than that synthetic gray wig on your head. Harry Potter. Wooka paka paka poom. Wooka paka paka poom. Can't get mad at me because you ain't got no teeth, no life, no man. You can't get mad at me because you over there letting them old crackheads slide on in you for a 5. You over there doing, yeah, baby. You can't get mad at me because you over there in the Motel 6 over there in Johnsburg, Georgia. I know about that hotel because I used to be in that little hotel. That's the hotel you go to when you want to just bend it over. Like, yeah, I know about that hotel. I know that hotel. I know you walk across the street to the Wendy's and got you a little 4 for 4. Girl, you thinking you doing it big over there, ain't you? You think you doing it big. You probably told them it was your new apartment because it got a little refrigerator in the kitchen in there, ain't it? Girl, stop playing with me. Please stop playing with me, Kylie.
Y'all know how. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and talk about it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it.
Now he's stuttering. I got him stuttering. Mad. Ooh, shook again. You over there stuttering, looking like, ooh, you gotta be lucky. I'm trying to choose my words correctly because, baby, this YouTube.
No, you didn't.
But
you got some sugar in his tank.
Get your life together while you over there sitting on YouTube with the retouch on, thinking that you piping up. You gotta retouch that wig every 5 seconds. Get that lady that you was hanging with back her wig and back her clothes. I'm pretty sure she don't even know her wig missing. I bet that lady you was just chilling with don't even know you took her wig. Booker, but she probably don't even know that you took her press on there. Cause we all know you like to hang around the ladies and wear their clothes.
Okay, hold on, boo.
Oh, okay. Be real, y'all. Be real, y'all. Imagine if I had a wig on. Just imagine I had a wig on. I know I like a man. Ken like a man too. Imagine if I had a wig on, y'all. Look at me.
You on the same point, Drake.
Now look at him. Who body look harder? Do my body look harder or who body look softer? That's a dude. That's a dude. That's a dude. One thing about people like him, I can't understand him. Well, I wouldn't be going. It wouldn't be me, baby. I wouldn't be going out. He need to be worrying about how he gonna make him some more money to pay for that hotel room. And I'm not trying to be funny because, baby, I used to live in a hotel room too. But I'm just keeping it a buck. You talk about you finna go out tonight or is you going tricking tonight?
Hey, Ivan.
You trying to go nowhere because that cheap hotel is only $55. You mean to tell me you can't pay $55 and get that room paid? You want to sit here and talk about me? Don't come over here. Don't sit here and think you gonna eat me up. Talk about how Alvo can talk about somebody get that skin together, baby. Go get your skin together. You still look like roadkill. Cats got 9 lives. I think possums do too. I thought when you hit a possum, they gone, but yet you still here. You want to sit here and talk about faces and somebody getting that skin together, boots. You need to go get your skin together and get your life together and get that wig together because I know it's crunchy and hard. You keep on shaking it, but ain't nothing moving. You've been trying to.
Alvo is the compulsive liar because if you notice, if you just came into the room, you would think that the reason why Alvo is reading Kylie down for filth is because Kylie was talking about his skin. No, you went into Kylie's live. You just woke up. He's on the air mattress and he was rolling up a blunt. In the live, he also ate his food. I guess he ordered maybe some takeout or whatever. And You need to stop lying, Alvo. You didn't turn this storyline on Kylie like Kylie was bothering you. He was on his own live, minding his own business, styling his platinum blonde wig that he got, and you, for content, said let's move over to Kylie like you did with me because you was in my bushes and you heard me talking about you, and you use that for content. You need to stop playing like you're a victim. Yes, he did say something about your skin, but that's when you started talking about him, trying to use him for content to get cash apps, super chats, chimes, super stickers, and all that other stuff, likes, dislikes, whatever you like over there on your channel. You wanted to keep the viewers engaged, so you went over there messing with Kylie. And I hope you don't run into him. You seem to always run into your enemies that you talk about. And we know you don't have that same energy when you see them.
Be a girl for 2 years and still ain't grilling leg. Yeah, the Sunny been in her transition, and the Sunny look more of a woman than you would ever be. Stop playing wigs on your head and wearing girl clothes and thinking that you a woman. You not no woman. You still act like a man. Because if you was a woman, you would have more better hygiene by yourself. Your drawers wouldn't be so crusty and so crusty. And you want somebody to get my skin together, baby. Whatever was leaking out that booty, whatever was leaking out your backside when you in what her name? When you and the manager that got fired, when you and the manager that got fired, yeah, y'all was sharing pennies and shit. Yeah, but how about that? Because if you need some draws, I'll give you some draws. Don't come for me, Booker, but don't come for my skin. Because guess what? My skin might look a little ugly. My skin might look a little ugly right now, boo. But guess what? It's not ugly because I'm ugly. It's because I'm getting used to being in Houston. But pretty soon, my face is already getting back clear. Already. I'm still can do what I can do, what you can't do. At the end of the day, I don't believe in knocking people when they down, but at this point, you comfortable being down on the ground. You making pallets on the floor in everybody else's house. Ken, you way older than me. You about to be pushing 30 years old and still ain't get your life together. You got all these people watching you, but still didn't learn how to watch it to a bag. You go live and go everywhere. You still hanging out with people that do you dirty just for somewhere to stay. I'm not arguing with a girl who can't even use her platform.
Skinvo mad people talking about him, but he talks about other content creators. But in this case, Kylie wasn't talking about him. He just had woke up, and somebody sent me the link of the live. They told me exactly where to look because this wasn't at the beginning of the live. This was like in the middle of it. And he was messing with Kylie. Kylie was live when he was live. And I guess he didn't have nothing to really talk about. So he said, Kylie gonna be the content today. And he went over there and he was looking at what Kylie was saying on his live. Somebody went over to Kylie's live and told Kylie that he's over there messing with or talking about him or whatever. And right when Alvo was showing people Kylie's live, Kylie was reading the comments that somebody had went over there and told him, basically warning him that Alvo was clowning him, messing with him. And that's how that all got started. You know what I'm saying? So, he be doing too much. And then this person here, I'm gonna read this again. Let me read it slow. I'm gonna she talk too much. I have to go to Alvo's page. Who? I talk too much. Now, you slow. Because Alvo is a man. And that dude don't even come up for air. Alvo talks so much, he tell on himself. So you're a super fan. You must be one of the paymasters. You must be one of the paymasters because you sound crazy. Boy or goodbye.
And get better place to stay. I can't argue with a girl who can't use her platform to get nowhere to stay. You out here living in hotels and hunching all these old men in Atlanta for a Scooby snack. And you talk about Alvo, me and you would never be the same because yes, I'm on Twitter getting bust down, getting bent over. But guess what, baby? That OL check, it be clearing. Yes, I might be getting bent over. Yes, I might go through it. I go through it, whatever dude I'm talking to, but I'm going through it in my own crib. But I be going through it and I be having my own motion going on. Even when I was living in hotels, I was living in the best of the best. No shade, I did go to some Motel 6s, and the Motel 6s, they ain't talking about nothing. But girl, you been homeless forever, and you still can't even pop your stuff grow. Your supporters don't even like you for real. They be having you look Today is the best that you ever looked in your transition as a blowfish. Ever since you've been transitioning to delusional, because you've been transitioning into delusional for years now.
Deborah.
But it's like ever since you transitioned fully to delusional, you still couldn't have a cute outfit. Today, the first day you ever had a cute outfit. The outfit ain't even cute. That's regular. That's regular. That's regular in the girl world. Females wear that to go check the mailbox. They wear that to walk around their house. Females sleeping what you calling the outfit. You talking about you finna go to the club. That's your club outfit? Kylie, please, Kylie. Kylie, please. You shouldn't even let them pat your head up. I ain't say nothing about you. I said your wig was cute today. Your wig was cute today, but your transition is still horrible because I'm still trying to see the transition. I'm more of a woman did you ever be. Well, okay, brother. Take the bass out your boys. You could never be more woman than me. Cause I can't even be a woman. You's a man. You a man.
He's getting mad about Kylie, which he was over there messing with Kylie first. You mad at Kylie for talking about your leather skin, but yet and still, you're like hitting below the belt talking about his transition and taking the hormones. You are diabolical. But he can't talk about your leather skin because your skin do look bad. Hey, Miss Davis, I told Alvo he better not put your address out. It's not right. Thank you, Loose Lips. He don't have my address though. I don't live in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, and I live in Rhode Island. And I'm telling you that because Alvo doesn't scare me. I'm from New England. Can't you tell by the accent? I've never even been to Georgia, so I don't know where he's getting that from. He doesn't have my address. Put it out, but good looking out though. Thank you, sweetie. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. And Alvo knows that too. He's just like I said. He's a compulsive liar. He's in the bushes all the time on my channel. Alvo knows I do not live in Georgia. He's sitting up there clowning with his supporters because he knows a lot of them are slow, and he's having a good time with them because he figures they believe anything he says. So he's hey, you can't hate him. Listen, you can't hate nobody that's manipulating their supporters and they choose to sit in it like it's a cult. You can't hate on them because these are grown folks. They make their own decisions. They're making the decision to sit over there and let him manipulate their mind with lies. So let them. Yeah, but that's a grand delusion. I don't live in Georgia. I'm from Rhode Island. I'm not born and raised in Rhode Island. I'm born and raised Boston, Massachusetts, the city of Roxbury, Mass. 02119 area code. I live in Rhode Island, which is like 40 minutes away in a car and 10 minutes away on the commuter rail. So if I was trying to hide my identity where I live, I would definitely not tell you what state I'm from. But he knows that I'm not from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm quite sure that Alvo knows that I'm living currently in Rhode Island, Providence, Rhode Island. And he knows that I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. He is in the bushes, and trust me, he's a fan. He might say I'm a fan, even though we all know I do this for a living. I'm doing content. I'm definitely not a fan of Alvo, but he definitely is one of my fans.
And ain't nothing wrong with wanting to be. And I just feel like let the fish girls fish. You sharks, you dolphin teeth, Toni. Dolphin backs.
I pretty much just want to say, always remember this is social media, and whether people try to big themselves up or not and act like they're victims or not, or act like, people are bullying them or not, the fact still remains Alvo is doing the same thing that everyone else is doing up here. He's chasing content. And any means necessary, Alvo will get it. Now, will it end well, him doing it with Kylie? I don't think so. Because chances are, if Kylie ever had the opportunity or booking or anything to go to Houston, Texas, because people have to remind me sometime when I used to do commentary on Kylie that he used to be the it girl.
Exactly.
For the people who I talk about, Ryan. Which I don't think none of them the it girl, but let a lot of people tell it. Kylie used to be the it girl, and now that I've done my due diligence, Ivan. Yes, he was at one point in time one of the girls in that group of girls that was very popular on social media. And I don't know if he was getting to a bag, but he was very popular on social media. And, you know, sometimes we fall off the algorithm. Kylie's trying to get back on the algorithm. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise that Alvo, who's known to be a clout chaser and will do anything, any means necessary to get to a bag, by him
Daddy said,
attacking
reading
him,
what exactly,
maybe if
Tori?
he continuously does it
Now
from
that
afar,
emoji
it
face
will
got me
blow
cracking up,
Kylie up
Daddy.
and put him where he needs to be so that he's not homeless, broke, busted, and disgusted. Let Alvo tell it.
This dude is not well. That's all I'm gonna tell you. He is not well at all. But yeah, I am definitely. But again, thank you, Lips. Where's she at? Loose Lips. Thank you, sweetie. But nah, I'm not worrying about no Alvo and that grand illusion that he got going on and stuff. And then had a nerve. Why couldn't you put me like in a rich part of Georgia? Why you got to put me in the projects? Because somebody had told me, 2 people in my comment section said, oh, he's talking about the location he's talking about. I thought it was a name. He said, oh, that's a project in Georgia. Why you got to put me in the projects? Why couldn't you put me in the upscale, maybe gated community part of Atlanta, Georgia? You had to say that I'm from the project area. And don't get me wrong, my family grew up in the projects or whatever, but as they got older, they digressed. And, you know, now they own homes and beautiful cars and properties and, you know what I'm saying, investments. But so my family from the project, well, you know what I'm saying, like my older, not siblings, but family members, like my mother and my father, they grew up in the project, born and raised. Mission Hill, Annunciation Road in Roxbury, Mass, Boston, okay? That Mission Hill, look it up. Annunciation Road. Okay, and that's in Roxbury, Mass, Boston, in the building all day long. Stop playing with me. Stop playing on my time, Alvo, talking about I live in some projects in Georgia. It ain't nothing wrong with the projects. It's probably people that's in my chat that live in the project. That's not what I'm saying. I'm making a joke out of this. I'm from the ghetto. Roxbury is the ghetto. Area code 617. Okay, look it up. Zip code 02119, Roxbury. Look it up. Born and raised. But no, I'm just saying, that boy crazy. That boy crazy. Let me see what them likes at, because I've been running my mouth so much. Now, this is when I need to stop running my mouth, when I need to check these likes. Because sometimes I get overexcited. See, I ain't got them headsets on today. So I ain't got no pressure on my brain. So I can check things out. So yeah, the likes are looking pretty good. I mean, you know, I'm not getting Tommythegossip likes yet. You know, holla at Tommythegossip. Shout out to Tommythegossip. Everybody know that I love me some Tommythegossip. Be funny. I know there's some people gonna be mad, but it's okay. But yeah, I'm just in a good mood today. It feels like a Friday to me. He can't even read a book. Yep, you mad. It says who's mad. He's probably talking about what's that person that was just in here? Oh, David's making money. Deborah. I think he's talking about Deborah, I think. Oh, Tori. Oh, there's another hater in here. Wow. That's how much attention I pay these fools. The empty closet with no clothes. Yeah, he better leave Kylie alone. I'm gonna see if he's gonna still keep messing with her. I want to see one thing I noticed about Kylie. Even when he said things about Tommythegossip, he says it and he leaves it alone. So I don't think Kylie's gonna really drag the issue of being clowned by Alvo, because he knows that Alvo's probably using him for clout. But then again, who knows? You know, I would honestly take the opportunity, Kylie, and I would just run with it. Because at the end of the day, we already know only the strong survives. We already know if you seen Alvo in person, you whoop him up. That we do know. So, you know, hey, if Kylie was trying to blow himself up, you know, and get somewhere in life, and if he is actually homeless and living out of motels and hotels, he will be able to get himself an apartment. If he, you know, if he turns a negativity into a positivity and he goes in on Alvo, because we already know if we put our money on a beef, Alvo's gonna fold. That's just the facts. That's just the facts. Y'all must be K-dolls. No, nobody's no K-dolls. We're bringing up K-doll if you were paying attention, Tori, because he's relevant because of the fact that Alvo was attacking him yesterday while Kylie was on his live minding his own business. This is why we're bringing this up. I wish you would read the title. Kylie was attacked by Alvo. Kylie flips out on, oh boy, this won't end well, which it won't. Because if Kylie sees Alvo is going to be scared. It says, yeah, I want to know what is Scummy reading. He's delusional, scammer for money sucking. In no life view. Man, I'm trying to tell you, you ain't never lied, Ivan. It don't get no realer than that. His narcissist behavior will get to him. Yeah, eventually it's gonna catch. See, you know, thing is he's not really fooling nobody, because I'm not convinced that even his supporters believe anything he says. They're just entertained by it, and they just feel like they want people to fall back and let him do his thing because they're entertained by it. You feel what I'm saying? So they're not laughing with him, they're laughing at him. You know, they're paying him throw him a couple of coins, you know, a couple of dollars just to be entertained. And that's just how people get down. You know? It says, yeah, Austin Court is the hood, was raised over there years ago. Yep, 1977. Yeah, and that's what people were telling me. It's the hood. So I don't know. I had to ask. I ain't been to the state. I haven't. I would like to visit Atlanta, Georgia, because my husband was saying that they call that the Black Hollywood. Do they call it Black Hollywood, Atlanta, Georgia? Put it in the chat, guys. I don't know. I ain't from there. Says we love all the free promo from Alvo. He's helping you help him. Exactly, player. You already know. He don't, and if he's in the bushes, he wouldn't even get what you just said, but I get it, player. Nah, we don't like K-Doll. He's either. Right, exactly. I'm only bringing Kylie up, Kaylee, because of the incident that happened, Tori, yesterday when Alvo was messing with him. That's the only reason why he's a topic of conversation over here today. We don't talk about Kylie on a regular basis on this channel. No. LOL, nowhere. But I'm not going to say anything, though. It says, Livo's mom embarrassed of him, I'm sure. Oh, of course. Of course. Blackish. You already know. Black is. I'm from. It says, I'm from the never seen Alvo in the hood. I've seen Tommy because I stay some blocks from his dad. Oh, okay. You seen Tommy before in person? Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I like me some Tommy and stuff. I just think that Tommy's funny. He ain't never did nothing to me, you know, and I just was raised just because my mother used to always say, just because I don't like that person, that don't mean you can't like them. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a follower and I mean a leader, not a follower. That's what people have to understand. And a lot of people in the Black community have a bad habit of following behind stuff and don't even know what they're following. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like with content creators, I'm just using that example. If one group, 5 or 6 people, oh, I don't like SL Davis, or I don't like Alvo, I don't like this person. It's like people are following the drip. If you're my supporter and you don't like Alvo, that's because you don't like Alvo. And we support each other. You're my supporter. But it's not that you don't like Alvo because I don't like Alvo. You don't like him because you agree. We see eye to eye on the BS with him. But you're not disliking Alvo because, oh, you're over here subscribed to my channel. That would be being a follower. You have to have your own personal reasons why you don't like anybody. And a lot of times in these communities, people don't really have personal beefs with you. They're following cliques. They don't have their own mind. They're they're jealous from what they see on the outside of a person, and they're intimidated by that. Hello? Yeah. Who's this? Okay, hold on. Jeez. Yeah, guys, that was the maintenance. They're coming to fix my AC that's messed up in the living room. So I kind of got scared because I'm so busy running my mouth. I didn't hear the door. Somebody knocking at the door. All right, here we go. Let's get to this. John is trying. Alex is scamming. Yeah, you already know that. Scamming hard. Yes. Do ATL is the black. All right, so Ivan, all right, so they do say they do call Atlanta the Black Hollywood. Okay, because my husband has said that to me, and I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, they call it the Black Hollywood, and I always say I want to go there because it's like a lot of black people that live in Atlanta, Georgia. They're very successful, and I know a lot of people from Boston, where I'm from, my hometown. A lot of people I grew up with, they all migrated to Atlanta, Georgia. Everybody I know lives in Atlanta, Georgia. And I have not visited Atlanta, Georgia yet. Now, I'm going in September to Miami to go spend like a week with my sister-in-law. But, I mean, that's not Atlanta, Georgia. But I'm just saying, yeah, but I really want to go to Atlanta, Georgia. You already know, Ivan, if I come to Atlanta, Georgia, you know I'm going to want to come see you, boo. It says, yes, Tyler Perry really put Atlanta back on the map. Really? Tyler Perry, yeah, I was just thinking about that. Tyler Perry. Man, did he put him on the map? He put a lot of people on the map and created a lot of jobs, Tyler Perry did. Tyler Perry's the man out there. It says, not really. Tyler really not doing much. It's more music and reality shows coming out on ATL. Tyler Perry is 3 years behind schedule. Oh, when he first came out, this is when Oprah Winfrey still had her Oprah Winfrey show. He blew up for a little while. Everybody has their time to shine. You know what I'm saying? And then we fall off the algorithm. Sometimes we got to get back up on the algorithm. It ain't, listen, ain't what you do in the beginning that counts, is what you do in the end. Like my mother always says. He's talking about Kylie, but the thicker than him though. And actually don't be begging like him at all. But let me tell you something though. Let's keep it real though. Kylie will tell you in a minute that he lies too though. But at least he keeps it real though. And I think, like I said, Alvo be in people's bushes. And I think of him admitting that he's a liar. Yeah, I lie, and dude. He probably gets admitting that from Kylie saying it. It says afternoon blessings, SL. Hi, Jessica. How you doing, sweetie? I'm in a good mood today. Maybe because I'm not wearing them headsets around my ears. Because I'm telling you, it be giving me headaches. I don't know what it is when I be wearing them headsets. I'd be like, oh, I got to take these off. That part. You gotta come and visit Tyler Perry studio. It used to be an army base, and it's big as heck. 1977. It's big because I remember when they showed it, I was like, wow, man. I don't know nobody in Black history that put together that many studios in one area. Like they're like different studios. I seen it on TV. I was like, that's dope. It says Livo really wants to be a girl, and that's the get right. And a lot of these guys who, you know, even the ones that don't want to be on hormones, they want to, you know, stay being a man, which is what they biologically are. They are just as bad as a jealous woman, you know, against another jealous woman. And they're like that because they're intimidated by us because they want to be us. And, you know, he might talk about Kylie, he might talk about me, and I'm a real female, but low key is his own insecurities why he is the way he is, you know. And even how he is with Shamar, dissing Shamar. How you gonna diss somebody that put you on the map? He put you on the map. Nobody, you was a nobody before you started messing with Shamar. You was a nobody. So how are you gonna sit there and diss Shamar when if it wasn't for Shamar that little short period of time, nobody would even care who Alvo was? You may have been somebody, oh yeah, he was in the group, that little circle back in the day when Shamar was homeless and was cool with and best friends with Tommythegossip, and Tommythegossip used to mess with him. That's probably all that would be said about you. Nobody's checking for you. I just don't get it. Ivan Jr., I gave Tyler credit because he helped keep Granny open. You said, wait a minute, I said Granny. You said Grady open? What is that, Grady? Says the boy done ate him up. Now he's trying to come for Ken. Yeah, he been trying to come for everybody. He did come for everybody. He came for me. He came for Tommythegossip. He constantly coming for Shamar. He came for Messy Doll, LaShawn. He done talked about everybody. And yeah, now Kylie. He knows that Kylie has his own sector. Kylie, honestly, even though he's not popping like he used to, Kylie honestly has his own sector that watches him more than they watch content on Alvo and Shamar. They're not really interested in that content. They'll watch Kylie content before they watch Shamar. And everybody has supporters. Everybody has fans, supporters, subscribers, whatever you want to call them. I don't like calling nobody my fan. I like calling them my family or supporter, or subscriber. But all that, my fan, no, ain't nobody my fan. I ain't nobody's fan. It says keeping Grady open is nowhere near elevating ATL to Black Hollywood. The community puts in way more than Tyler Perry in. What is Grady? Keeping Grady open. What is Grady? I'm not from the state. Only the person who said I was from there was Alvo. He's Livo. So I need to know what Grady is. Because I don't even know what Grady. I'm going to look it up. That's what I'm going to do. That's all you got to do is look it up. Let me see something. Yeah, but matter of fact, let me see what them likes are at. Make sure y'all hit the like button for the ones that did not hit the like button or just coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Why is that like that? Oh, that's my test. I appreciate you guys for coming in and joining the live. I'm thinking about doing another live tonight because I do have my headsets and there's no reason for me not to go live. Because I can actually talk all day with these this microphone, but them headsets I can't get down with it. I can't. Let me stop. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna definitely be amping up these lives. It says Alvo used to dress as a yeah, I know. I seen videos. I seen him one time. He had a hot pink lace lingerie on. Says Alex was a fan before being with Tommy, then Shamar. Hold on one second. Let me see something, guys. Oh, he's done. I thought that man was still in here. He done. So I wish he would have told me that he was leaving and that it was, but I don't know. I'll get a report on it either way. It says Clotho used to dress as a woman. Oh, Clue used to dress like a woman. But you know what? Clue wouldn't make a bad woman. He has beautiful skin and nice features. Clue just crazy. It says, Ivan Jr., you missed the point. Grady help people that not insured. That's a plus to me. Not one celebrity help. Oh, it's a hospital. It's a hospital. Okay. Now I know. Okay. All right, guys. Now I know. I didn't know what Grady was and whatever. It's a hospital in Atlanta, Georgia. See, I'm learning. But let Alvo tell it. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I live in the projects of Atlanta, Georgia. And he's going to have somebody run up on me at the projects in Atlanta, Georgia. Or he's going to come run up on me in Atlanta, Georgia when he comes to Atlanta, Georgia. You know that boy then lost his mind. You come run up on me, you'll be in Grady Hospital with tubes up in your boop, talking about you might not make it. Sir, clown a lot. It says Cloutvo used to dress as a woman. I already read that. I'm sorry. Grady's a hospital. Okay, now I know. He talks about any and everybody for views. Exactly. But see, it's diabolical because I know that that's what he was doing. He was going down the list of, but see, he's going down the list of who we can talk about for the views for content. But he's definitely going to stay on me because he pulls in views when he brings my name up. Because there are a lot of people that are his supporters that don't like me. So they're gonna chime in on the topic of SL Davis because they don't like me, not because they like me. You know what I'm saying? It's not good topic of conversation. It's egging this idiot on to get them all amped up like a little puppet. Ooh, we'll pay you some money if you drag SL Davis. We can't stand her. Okay, I need $5. You know what I'm saying? You throw if you throw Alvo a bone, he gonna bark. He does anything for money because that's the lifestyle he has been living since being homeless as a teenager to a young adult. Because I guess he couldn't probably obey the rules of what his family wanted him to do while living in their spot. So he wanted to be on his own. You feel what I'm saying? And they said, you want to be grown? Then you get up out of here being grown. You know what I'm saying? And so he had to do a lot of things. He said himself. But I'm going to put allegedly on here because the boy lies. He might say he never said this. But he had to sell his soul a couple of times. There's probably a lot of people who had to do some strange things to get a little bit of change. And I'm not knocking anybody in here that may have had to do that. And who knows, I may have had to do it one time. But the thing is you'll never know because I have never obligated my life to social media to obligate to tell you about my life. This is what Shamar and Alvo and whoever else and Kylie, they choose to get on here and tell people their life and put people in their business. And like I always say, when you put people in your business, they stay in your business. I'm a commentator. I'm not here or trying to be obligated to tell you anything about my life. No. That's not what I signed up for, but that's what they signed up for. Alvo signed up for talking about his life. And when you put people in your business, they stay in your business. Period, point blank. And if he don't know that by now, that's not on me or you. He gonna have to figure that out on his own. Straight like that. I appreciate y'all for being here today. And make sure y'all hit the like button. So it says, so which one is Alex? Ryan, the one with the on the right hand side with the towel on his head. Says scummy personality is a mix of a duck and a snake. That you ain't never lied, Ivan. I know Alvo was snake in the grass. I knew Alvo was lying when I heard him say, you say 9 Austin. Yeah, I thought he was saying a name. I was going to say, that ain't my name. Maybe he's thinking that's my name or whatever. Or trying to make people think it's my name. And then I seen in the comment section, somebody said, no, that's the projects or something, or the hood or something in Georgia, the state of Georgia. Yeah, you can tell the difference now. Truth official. What do you mean? Yeah, you can tell the difference now. You talking about with Kylie or with me or with Alvo? It says, nor can they sit up. Alvo hates on everyone because he don't have real content. His content is begging. Right. That's all he does is beg. And that's what I'm trying to make people understand is that's all he does is beg. That's all he has for you guys. I'm sorry. So am I coming in clear? I can't see why people still supporting this boy. He is annoying and a con artist, and these people still support him. I just don't get it. I don't either. I don't get it either, sis. I don't either. Bondrea, I don't either. Didn't they? It says, didn't they can't. You said, didn't they? The cops? Can the cops? Says once you put it on the internet, it's up for anyone to get. Exactly, Jessica. That's why you don't put it on there in the first place. That's why you don't put it on there in the first place. Now I'm about to move to another area, so bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. Now let me know. Put a Y in the chat if this speaker. I keep saying speaker. If this what is it called? Microphone. If this microphone sounds fine to you, because this is what we're going to be using going forward. And I kind of like it because I usually don't. Actually, hold on. I might sound kind of weird because I'm lifting my laptop and I'm going into my office. Yeah, I'm going into my office. Yeah, this still ain't fixed. I don't know what they call themselves doing, but this still ain't fixed. I came in here to be nosy, actually, to see what this maintenance man did. But he didn't do much. But that's all right, though. I'm tired of them messing with my couch, though. Pushing my brand new couch back. Really don't want nobody putting their hands on my couch. This is getting on my nerves, this place is. I'm trying to tell you, man, this is crazy. It is crazy. All right. So I sound good. Okay, I can see the Y's. I can see the Y's in the chat. Yeah, I'm kind of sort of liking this. I'm feeling this. Yeah. Better than them headsets. Why is this coming apart like this? What just happened here? What just happened? I don't know why this is coming apart, but we'll figure it out later. We'll figure it out later. All right, so let me pull up to the caddy. So yeah, I like this better. I do like this better. I'm not with that stuff around my ears. It says at Grady as we speak, waiting to have open heart surgery. Oh, let's put some praying hands in the chat. That's what's up. I see why you definitely have that passion. I can understand that. Why I understand it now, actually. Okay, so the mic sounds okay. Good. Just want to make sure. Just trying to make sure now. Got to make sure. Nice mic. It's fine. Not as clear as the other one, but it's getting the job done. Thank you for being honest. Yeah, the other one, Ivan, is a Logitech. And now thinking I might end up getting a Logitech. Oh, you know what? I don't know why I didn't do that. I probably can send this back and get a Logitech. Or just keep this one and just have it for backup and just get a Logitech. Yeah, the other one is clearer, but I just can't have that stuff on my ears like that. That's driving me crazy. But I do love my Logitech products. I'm not going to lie. But I needed something that wasn't going to give me a headache. So that's why we're here with this. You know. Yeah, but listen, guys. I'm going to get off. I've been on here an hour and a half almost. Can you kindly, it says, thanks. I'm truly terrified. Oh, man, we're here for you. Trust me. And I'm glad that you're taking the time out because I know you're resting right now because you're getting that serious surgery. And I'm glad that you're coming into these lives and you're just enjoying yourself. You can't be under stress. And I'm glad that I can entertain that. And when I say entertain, I don't mean like as father's like the baddie show where somebody's busting somebody upside the head. I'm talking about like just a conversation, not feeling alone. So I'm glad that you come over here and with all of the things that you got going on, you still are, supporting. And we're going to support you over here too. 1977. You definitely are going to get through this with flying colors. So I'm going to get off here for now, guys. I will definitely be back on tomorrow, if not tonight. Who knows? I might do a live tonight. Depends. If I get the itis from eating the seafood that I didn't eat yesterday, I didn't make it yesterday, I might not make it. But I want to say I love y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. Dislikes are welcome. And I will see you in the next live. Love y'all. Stay blessed. And I'm out. Bye for now. Mwah.